Stop what you're doing. You're losing money trying to bring your own power to the customer's house. Uneducated people in my comment section are going to say, oh no, you can't do that. The customer's not going to like it. This just makes it harder for you. I've done hundreds, maybe even 1,000 jobs using customers' water and power with zero problems. What I'm about to tell you is not only going to shock you, but it's going to change the way you do business completely. Every time I go to a customer's house, whether it's to do a mobile detailing job or a trash can cleaning job, I let them know everything before the job even happens. What I mean by that is I let the customer know that I need to use their water and I need to use their power specifically. Haters are going to try to say I'm not mobile anymore because I don't provide my own generator. But is the customer really having to bring anything to me? Are they having to deliver their car to my house to detail it? Absolutely not. I drive to them, set up at their house. It's as simple as just sending the customer a text before the job, letting them know everything they need to hear, such as you're going to have to plug your power into their outlets and you might have to use a hose to plug it into their water spigot. 𝗤𝘂𝗂 is incredible, especially if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments. Give 𝗤𝘂𝗂 a try for free. Just click the link in the comment section and the description of this video. 𝗤𝘂𝗂 is also the fastest way to send estimates, invoices, and secure payment from your customers, and even providing you with real-time business analytics such as close ratio, sales, and expense tracking. This has been so far 100% success rate. Customers don't care, and you think they might. And if they did care about it, me using their stuff for my service, and denied me the job, great. That's not the kind of customer that I want, because that's not the kind of customer that's going to be with you for a long time. Real, genuine people that you want to have as long-term customers, they're just looking for somebody who's 1, respectful, and 2, can do a good job that they're confident in. In this case, you are more than welcome to ask the customer to use their power. If they say yes, great. If they say no, that's too bad for them. Somebody in my comment section even suggested that I'm the stupid one because wait till I find a house that doesn't have an outlet outside. I can confidently tell you that I've only ever been to one house that's had that issue where I didn't have access to an outlet, but there was a solution. I went to this customer's house and I did let him know beforehand that I would need an outlet to plug into, but little did he know that we didn't have direct access to it because my extension cord wasn't long enough, so he ended up allowing me to run a cord through his window. This guy was extremely nice, and yes, he even accommodated me, allowing me to go through his window to plug into one of his outlets. Therefore, there were no issues. This guy tipped me very well and even accommodated me, allowing me to use that to power my pressure washer. This is a prime example of what a lot of people assume would never work in business, and that's so unprofessional, that would never work. But I've saved myself so much money and so much time not having to maintain and use a freaking generator and a 100-gallon water tank. And whenever I make videos like this telling you guys that customers don't care at all, I get my comment section flooded with consumers saying, oh, that would never happen for me. I would never allow you to use this. This isn't a service that's going to work. Great. You're the exact kind of customer that I don't want to service, and I don't even need to service. A lot of my subscribers have been struggling to get more customers or even their first customer. But I developed my own lead strategy that has gotten me my first $10,000 in jobs. And good news, my course is completely finished. If you guys want to learn my strategy of how I've gotten $10,000 in free leads that I can continue to service day after day after day, there is now a number that you can contact. Listen, the course is not going to be for free. I give away a lot of good information on this channel, but if you want to take your business to the next level, or you're thinking about starting a business but you don't know how to get customers, in this course I'm going to teach you how not to get scammed, how to get thousands of dollars in free customers that you can service on and on and on, also how to talk to customers and make sure that you sell your service quickly and efficiently with my own personal messages that I've had with customers. You guys can contact this number up here, and if you send me the word strategy, we're going to get you set up immediately. And I can easily tell that you're just not the kind of customer that I want off the rip because of this one situation. People that are real customers that I would like to have and that are going to stay with you for a long time, they never care. For those of you who actually want to start a business, it requires so much less than you actually think, and a lot of things work for you that you wouldn't expect. Out of hundreds and almost 1,000 jobs, 9 out of 10 customers are going to easily accommodate you, and some are even going to assume that you might need this and they're going to offer it up to you before you even ask. Simply because you already took the initiative to text the customer saying, hey, listen, I'm only going to be able to complete this job if I'm able to hook up to a power outlet outside. You removed the problem completely. That way, you're done wasting your time with a tough customer who's going to say no, and you're going to be able to find out who your real long-term customers are. And if the customer does say yes, this is a great sign to someone who's going to have a long-term retention for you. Now, I already know the difficult part here is for somebody to understand what I mean by the right customer for you or the wrong customer for you. The kind of customer that you're going to go to saying, hey, listen, I need to hook up to your water spigot with my hose, or I need to hook up to a power outlet outside. You're not using any amount of money worth of power or that much money worth of water to complete your service, and you're offering this to the customer, and you probably are going to be giving great prices because you're a small business. The kind of customer that's going to look into that and say, oh no, there's no way I'd let you do this. I'm losing so much money on this service and I just can't stand this. that's not someone who's gonna be with you long term. They're not gonna want you to come back over and over and over because they don't hold value in the service that you're providing. They don't respect you even though you respect them. So yes, like I'm saying, I always go to higher income places because you want a higher income customer. These kind of customers have value. They value things like having a very clean car, having, I don't want to say an expert, but a service industry expert come out and clean their car, deep clean it, get their carpet shampooed, get their headliner shampooed, get everything wiped down and the surface is clean, and they can respect and listen. They're going to have you come out once a month, twice a month, or every other month. No matter what the problem is, I have found that customers that have an issue with that beginning service, whenever you're like, hey, listen, I will need to use a power outlet, even if it's only that, even if you brought your own water tank, and that customer says no, that's okay, they don't get the job. But whenever it's such a big issue for them, you can tell that that customer is going to hold on to something as little as that. Obviously, they can't afford to have you come out multiple times, and this is a one-time customer, which is not going to do good for your business at all, because you're putting in this effort to try to retain people. Because whenever you have retained clients, that's money every single month. That's benefiting your business. That's benefiting the customer because they're getting quality service over and over and over. And you want the customers that you've done multiple times because it gets easier and easier for you. Therefore, you can offer discounts, you can have the customer relationship very well, and they can maybe message you or shout you out on Facebook and let other people know how good of a service you do. So yes, not every customer is going to be your ideal customer. Not every customer is going to be your dream customer. So you always have to keep an eye out for the people that are going to be tough customers. A tough customer only puts more problems in your plate. The money that you're going to make from them isn't worth it because, like I said, they're going to be a one-time customer. You can easily tell someone who isn't going to refer your business behind your back. Someone who's going to say, oh yeah, he came and did this job, but he needed this, he needed this, he needed this, and I didn't feel like helping him. He can't do it all on his own. That's his problem. Of course, and that's okay, but you just want someone who's genuinely nice, genuinely a real caring person, because they're going to want to take action and help you out, even though, because you're helping them out. We're all humans in the end, right? Although I am providing them a service, maybe in the end I offer a discount because they were so cool about it and they were so accommodating. And of course, that's what I did with that guy who helped me out and let me plug an outlet into his window, which he didn't have to do that at all. He could have sent me home, but he was a genuinely nice guy. So maybe I do a free cleaning for him next time and I say, listen, I appreciate you accommodating me. And a lot of other people would not have done that. So in that case, I can tell that he's someone who's going to be a long-term person. He's going to want to work with me again because he respects me. He wants to help me out because I'm helping him out. It's deeper than just on a business level. Those kind of customers are going to be with you forever because they're genuinely nice and respectful people. And I've had my fair share of tough customers. And trust me, you just don't want it. You don't need the headache. You don't need the money. And these are people that aren't going to respect you and they're not going to be helpful. And yes, in the beginning of my business, I used to wait. I would never let the customer know beforehand that I would need to hook up to their hose or their power outlets. But eventually, as time went on, I realized that they appreciate it, right? A lot of them aren't going to care at all, and it's just good to have it up front and let them know. That way, they don't see the cameras and see you plugging into stuff, using stuff that's of their own, of their house, that you didn't ask for. So always just make sure that you're going out of your way, sending a nice, appropriate text. Hey, Miss Amy, I just want to let you know that I need to hook up to one of your water spigots and maybe a power outlet outside. I'll make sure that all my cords are out of the way. Nothing's going to happen to your house. I'm not going to use very much of your utilities. I promise it won't be a big deal, and if it is, I can cut you a little bit of discount on the job. Now, that end part right there is only if you think this might be a tough customer or somebody who might not accept what you want and you really want the job. Say it could be 4 cars and you want that $600, $700 payday. You can offer something like this because, you know, it allows the customer, you're accommodating them while they're accommodating you. It's a trade-off. It's a win-win. Like I said before, business truly is a lot easier than you think, and customers aren't as harsh as you think. Some people are going to be. It always depends on what your service is and where you're trying to push your service to. If you reach the wrong audience, you're going to get the wrong response. If you push your service to the right audience and you sell to the right people, you can make money, and it's a win-win for both people.